I'm just getting up from a nap. It is time to get out of the house. I am running behind on my schedule, my evening schedule. I need to get out of here. I like to get out of the house by 4 o'clock. But Mama had to go to sleep. Mama had to go to sleep. So that was well needed, I must say. I needed a nap. It was a very long morning. Oh my gosh. How long was this morning? So, y'all remember when I went to the hospital last week? We went to the emergency room. Okay. Let's talk about that today. Let's talk about that today. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. And I'm all cried out, y'all. All cried out. All right. But I put this in God's hands. He said I could cast these burdens onto him because he cares. So I did. And I went to sleep. Okay. I did not stay up worrying about none of it. I just let it all go. But we can talk about it. So Emory Midtown did not know what to do with me. They gave me the worst advice for having fibroids. I go to WellStar. WellStar tells me, okay, we'll take you. Send your information. I send it. They accept me. After accepting me, they go, we're going to get you a doctor's appointment. Okay, cool. We can do a doctor's appointment. That was supposed to be this Friday. Did that in the beginning of March. Well, the 28th of February. So all this time from the 28th or something of February all the way to March 15th, 14th, March 14th, I'm expecting to have an appointment on March the 22nd, this coming Friday, this week, right? At WellStar, because I like the day doctors. I like their doctors. I love the way they treated me. They gave me the type of care I was looking for. I actually felt like I had some prenatal care that I didn't have this whole time, right? So, I get to the emergency room this past Friday, and they're just like, you can't come to our facility because you're too high risk. So, because you're too high risk, we're going to recommend you to another WellStar. It's like, okay, 15, 20 minutes, give or take. It's a lot closer than Emory. And I started to like WellStar. So I was like, okay, cool. We're going to give them a chance. And I actually used to live over there in that area in East Cobb, West Side, South Cobb, wherever it is. I don't know. So I called them. They didn't want to call me back. So they ended up canceling my appointment with Douglasville WellStar while I'm in the hospital bed. Didn't tell me nothing. They canceled the appointment. So now I have no appointment with Emory, no appointment with WellStar, Douglasville. So I'm hoping and praying that, Cobb WellStar will hit me up and be like, okay, we'll take you. So I talked to them yesterday, which was Monday, March the 18th. Talked to them. They're telling me, we're going to review your records and I'll give you a call back tomorrow. Tomorrow comes today, Tuesday, March 19th. I get denied. I get another rejection. And I'm just like, Father God, I thank you for delivering me from the spirit of rejection. But this is a bit much. I am 6 months pregnant and y'all, I don't have a physical doctor. So when I was in the hospital, I had a big long cry out because I was like, oh my God, I don't have a doctor. Like I don't have no one to consult my care with during this pregnancy. Y'all, it's been 1, lonely. It's been 2, lonely. And 3, I've been winging it. I at that moment on the hospital bed, I realized I've been winging it. My diet, winging it. My physical activities, what I should and shouldn't be doing on a daily basis, winging it. My own prenatal care, what I should be taking, winging it. Okay. The only type of hospitalization, care is going to the ER, getting hospitalized for 2-3 days at a time due to these fibroids, and getting some drugs that I can't even buy. I can't even get them unless I go there on a regular basis. I'm in pain. It's Tylenol, the regular strength, y'all. That baby Tylenol. Okay. So it was giving, so if I don't come to the ER, then I don't have no one to see. So I'm crying. I'm bawling out, and the nurse walks in and she's like, "Oh my God, you're distraught." And I'm just like, it's okay. It's fine. To me, it was like, oh, this is just another part of my life, another story of my life. I'm just this big reject. And now me and my baby, unborn child, we have to be rejected. Y'all keep telling us how high risk I am. Don't feel too high risk though. I kind of expected if I'm high risk, y'all would want to be seeing me immediately, like expeditiously, like expeditiously. Is that the word? I think that's right. Yes, like quick, fast, last month. So I'm like, what is high risk really? Like, what is it? Because I thought being pregnant, period, people supposed to be like, y'all all move, let the pregnant lady come through. We got to see her and them. First of all, it took a while for me to realize I only had one baby, not multiples. Then it took a minute for me to get the sex of the baby because I ain't had no ultrasound. And I'm over here over 20 weeks and haven't even had all the regular proper stuff done because the journey is so real. Oh my God. So I'm just crying. I'm crying today and I'm smiling so much, and I might seem very ecstatic right now because that was the best nap I've had. Okay, y'all. I went and got me a what's this thing called? I need to really be getting out of the house. A heating pad. I turned this sucker on. Laid in the bed. I almost did not get up. I almost called back up for my child because it was giving this the type of sleep I want at night. Not a nap during the day. Not an hour nap during the day, but sleep at night. So it's okay. But yeah, so now we're back to square A. Going back to Emory Midtown. And I had to tell the lady at the receptionist that's at Emory at Midtown, the last doctor y'all let me see, it was giving Dexter's Laboratory, okay? It was giving Powerpuff Girls, Mojo Jojo, Mad Scientist. All I knew, I was just like, God, all they want, it's like Hotel Transylvania. Let me suck your blood. All they want to do is take blood tests. I'm cool with that, right? So here's the catch. You take all these blood tests. You run all these samples. You tell me how healthy I am. But I go to the emergency room looking for extreme care, and all of a sudden I'm high risk, okay? So they told me at Emory, oh, you're doomed. The fibroids, you're doomed. You're going to have to deal with them. They don't go away. It's going to get worse. Rah! So I'm kind of like, you're fired. I'm leaving. And I got to come back. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine firing someone who is going to have you and your unborn child's life in their hands? You have to fire them, and then you got to come back. We're just going to be in prayer. So I was like, okay, God, clearly you're doing something. Clearly there's a special somebody that you want me to be seen by, and we gotta go find that person. We gotta go digging for the person. So the person might not be around just yet. And now I'm just a little nervous because I don't know. It's just none of this is adding up. Then on top of it, you all, I get this appointment. I had an appointment tomorrow with Emory Midtown. Canceled that appointment far long before I went to the emergency room. So Emory was supposed to be X'd out the situation, period, point blank. Now I gotta go back. And then now the crazy part about it is I live nowhere close to a Emory or a Midtown. Those Wellstar Douglasville is literally outside my house. 5 minutes down the street, y'all. I'm just being silly. And it's so sad, and so I don't want to say depressing because I'm not depressed about it, y'all. I'm actually, like I told the doctor in the emergency room, I don't have a natural doctor or care provider. So in the event of something happens to me or this baby, I'm going to come here. And they're like, huh? 1 month later, what happens? Something happened, and I ended up coming to their facility in the middle of the night, and I told them, I'm going to just come here because you're down the street. You know, so I'm looking at it like this. There's something deeper above and below the lines of what my situation entails. One thing I know for sure, one thing I know for certain, I am not the only person who has to go through and go around all these obstacles. It's unfortunate and it's annoying, but I know I'm not the only person. And I know I'm not going to be the only person that's going to go through something like this. So I'm kind of just trying to keep myself uplifted and do what I can do, because remember, y'all, I told y'all I've been winging it. So we're going to continue to wing it until next week and see what happens. But I was really sad when they told me, yeah, ma'am, we're not taking you. We can't accept you. That hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings because y'all don't know how hard I tried to get away from Emory Midtown. It took almost a month to get away from them just to come over here where I am, closer where I actually live. And it was a lot. It was just a lot. It was a lot. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated, but God is good because clearly we're back to our regular norm. He got me. He got this baby. He's covering my womb. Whenever I get a doctor, that's when I get a doctor. I'm not forcing someone to take care of me and they're not equipped. They're not ready. Oh, let me tell y'all this. So I had a prior C-section for my first child. This hospital tells me, ma'am, have you ever had a C-section before? I said, yes, I have. My first C-section. They was like, yeah, we can't see you. Where do they do that at? I never heard of that stuff before. I had my son 10 years ago. Please tell me things have not changed drastically a decade from now. Like, that it could not have gotten like this over a decade. Like, it was so simple. All of this was so simple. This makes me feel like, are they neglecting me or am I neglecting myself? I don't know. I got a little confused, y'all. I went to sleep. I ate and I got myself together, did my house stuff, and I went to sleep. I just don't understand. If anybody has suggestions, please comment below. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is y'all do. I don't know. I would like a mommy community that has some type of wisdom in this area, because It's beyond me. It's very much so beyond me. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. All I know is I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I guess I need to just start planning for my baby shower or something. I don't know. It's weird. Next time I'm going to explain to you what these people done told me about some fibroids. And I had to realize it take for you to know somebody that done went through it, that done told a story a while back ago. Otherwise, you don't even know what a fibroid is. Because when I tell you, I was looking at them like, huh? I was like, what? It was like, come again. And they didn't come again. They let your girl go. So I really don't even have much knowledge about what I'm so high risk about. And that's something. But we're going to do some research together. We gotta do some more research. That's all. But until then, I will keep y'all posted.